wild crowd, wild bunch in here today. Hello, afternoon countdowners. And Carol.
Yeah, I'm a bit cold today, Des.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a little bit... It's a bit chilly, bit
It is a
nippy
bit-
out,
bit-
isn't
bit
it?
parky out.
It's a bit nippy out. I felt like coming in with my furry hat and my little jacket on.
You can
So
see...
I braved it.
Well, you look fantastic, so, you know... But I'd love to see you actually done up like Nanook of the North one day. You could make an entrance with 6 huskies on a sleigh.
Oh, what a good idea.
It is cold. You actually see footballers playing these days with gloves on, don't you?
You do.
What you don't see is the little bit of string that goes around the back and holds... Imagine Fergie saying, where are those gloves? Take this. Now, you started something, Carol.
Why?
I've got one of our Smiler emails, and it's
lovely.
addressed to Dear Dezo.
Dezo.
I am now Dezo. Little
Dezo.
Carol doesn't give me that name. I like this. It was a cold January day, and Miss Perkins had just managed to get young Johnny's winter boots on when he said, Miss, they're on the wrong feet. She kept smiling as between them they struggled to get the boots off and then put them back on the right feet. Then Johnny said, these aren't my boots, miss. Miss Perkins bit her tongue and pulled and tugged until the boots were off, at which point Johnny remarked, they're my brother's boots. Stifling a scream, Miss Perkins wrestled the boots onto Johnny's feet again. Then, as she helped the little cherub into his coat, she asked, where are your mittens, Johnny? In the toes of my boots, miss. And that's from Anne Reid in Harper. We love those. Please keep sending them in to us. Now, you know, it's a good day today. We had a heck of a day yesterday. We've got our new little champion, you know, Bradley Cates. He got 105 yesterday.
105
105, and he must be nearly, what, 3? How are you? You're 11, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, keep up the good work, although probably not wanting that to happen so good, with the best will in the world. Adrian Lotman is our challenger today, and an air traffic controller. That's for the RAF.
Yes, it is, yeah.
You know, I mean, would you ever consider doing that for the commercial airlines?
I'd love to.
Yeah?
Great. They pay a lot more than the Air Force do.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
God, do you still have to? Because it was a long time. I was in the Air Force. It was a long time ago. We were dropping flower bombs on the Kaiser. It was, it was a long one. 2469597, sir. Well, I was Plonk, AC Plonk. What were you? What are you?
8304632 Charlie, Flight Lieutenant.
Flight Lieutenant.
Right, left to A.
Lovely to have the chaps on board. What's this about, though, for a serviceman? Once ran the full length of the RAF base runway naked.
What?
That's what it says here.
There was money involved.
Well, who was passing it over the...
The Navy.
The Navy?
Yep.
So it was some kind of service rivalry thing going on?
It was a bet. The Navy bet me I wouldn't do it, so I did.
Oh. So it really was a case of stand by for takeoff. Well, you're a Southampton football fan, and you like a bit of golf as well. Well, good luck today. You're in a big game here. Bradley and Adrian.
Well, we have a great game in store. We have a great day in store as well, because our guest in Dictionary Corner all of this week has a voice which is so fabulous that I've often sat and thought, oh, I could even listen to him reading out the highway code. Well, blow me, he's only gone and done it and put it on a record. So sitting next to the lady who every man would like to be clamped by, Susie Dent, please welcome the fantastic Mr. Martin Jarvis.
Thank you. Yes.
This is true, Martin, isn't it?
It is true. BBC audiobook some 5 or 6 years ago asked if I would record the Highway Code with Rosalind Ayres, my wife, and we recorded it. It was great fun. There wasn't a lot of adventure in the whole thing.
It was great fun?
It was great fun,
Was it?
yes. You know, remember to stay on the left-hand side of the road. I mean, not a lot of drama in it, you know, but let's hope it's helped somebody somewhere. So, yes, great fun to be here and with Susie, and we will do our best to find some words for you.
Right, we'll see if our young challenger can keep up the good work, and we wish you good luck as well, Adrian. OK, we're going to start round one. It is our champion, young Bradley. Letters, please.
A consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, my darling. N.
And the vowel.
I.
And the consonant.
D.
And the vowel.
E.
And the consonant.
T.
And the vowel.
U.
And the consonant.
R.
And another.
S.
And another.
And another one, Bradley. M.
OK, here's the first clock. right, Bradley, how'd you go?
7.
7, and you, Adrian?
Just a 6, I'm afraid.
Just a 6. We'll have to go with that first.
Stride.
Stride, okay. And
Minders.
minders.
Oh, great.
Good on you. You won't need one of those ever, I don't think. Very bright. Okay, do we need any better there? In the
Well, we were talking about dear old Lonnie Donegan, was it yesterday?
I think so.
And we had those chewing gum. Now we've got my old man's a dustman, so we got dustmen here, haven't we?
Yes, that's
we
7.
have.
isn't it?
Dustmen for 7. Did this 8? Yes.
Intrudes.
Intrudes. But believe it or not, there is a 9 there.
What?
Rudiments.
You've done so many of these, you're getting the rudiments of
I'm
this
getting
game.
the
aren't you?
rudiments
You really
of
are
it.
getting it. Okay, good start there for the champion. We'll move on now. Adrian, your letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
R,
And a vowel.
I,
Consonant.
C,
Another consonant.
S.
Vowel.
Thank you, Adrian. E,
Consonant.
T,
Another consonant.
P,
Vowel.
I,
And another consonant, please.
and D.
And here's that clock. So, Adrian.
8.
8. Aha.
7.
7. Better have your first.
Directs.
Directs. Good lad. Adrian.
Scripted.
Scripted. Yeah.
Excellent. Well done.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. That's good scoring. Anything over there that beats that?
Pretty high standard this afternoon. There's an 8, priciest.
Yes.
Priciest. And do we have predicts?
Another one, yes, another 8. Predicts.
Predicts.
Predicts is
Excellent.
separate too.
Well, the scores, so it's particular, but our champion is just a point behind. So suddenly the RAF have gone marching off. 8. So it's 8 playing 7, and we move on now to Bradley again for some more letters.
A consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Bradley. N,
And a vowel.
E,
And a consonant.
R,
And a vowel.
A,
And a consonant.
K,
And a vowel.
O,
And a consonant.
F,
And another.
L,
And another.
and another Bradley, and S.
Okay, time for the clock. So, Bradley,
A safe 7.
a safe 7. I like that confidence. How about you, Andrew?
An 8.
An 8. Let's give you a 7.
Loners with the A.
Loners.
Loners, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Adrian.
Flankers.
Well done,
Flankers.
Adrian. Brilliant.
Footballers.
Very, very good.
Wingers. It used to be outside left and outside right were sort of flankers at one
Yeah.
time,
Yes.
weren't they? So we can't bet any than that, can we? What is it?
No, you've done it.
Yeah, okay.
Flankers.
Flank.
You loved your football, didn't you?
Me, I was a
Yeah.
half-back at the Arsenal.
I beg your
I used to
pardon.
work on the gate, used to tear the tickets in two and give them half. Sometimes you say things you think, why did I bother with that?
Yes, I was centre forward in football and right back in lessons.
Well, that's obviously not his position, is it?
No, it
He's doing pretty good. Okay, we're moving on now. Adrian, we want some more letters from you, please.
Consonant, please.
M,
And another one, please.
N,
Vowel.
E,
Another vowel.
O,
Consonant.
L,
Consonant.
S,
Vowel.
I,
Vowel.
A.
And a final consonant, please.
Thank you. V.
Here's the clock. Right, Adrian.
6.
6 and young Bradley.
6.
6. Let's have your 6.
Monies.
Monies. Good boy.
And menial.
Menial. They're both on the button.
Good.
We're moving on now, and we go to round 5. And Bradley, numbers, please.
1 large and 5 small, please, Carol.
1 large, Bradley. You love your numbers games, don't you? I know you do. Smile when they come on. Right, we have 7 and 9, 5 and 9, 6 and 25 from the top row. And the target is 164.
164 counts, right? Here's the clock. Okay, we go to young Bradley first. What you got?
164.
164, Adrian?
Same 164.
164. Bradley?
25 times 7 is 175.
It is indeed.
Minus the 6 and the 5.
So 6 and 5, that gives you 11, yeah? Take it away.
He doesn't hang around, does he?
No.
Same way.
Same way. Yep, so it is.
Is that right, Des?
Yes, that's absolutely right.
Absolutely
10
right.
points each. There you are, wonderful. Martin.
Such brilliance. And what with the success of the new James Bond film and the recent return to our screens of Jackanory, I thought it was time we had a Jackanory for grown-ups.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah.
And it starts, once upon a time, a chap who'd been stranded on a desert island all alone for 10 years spotted an unusual speck on the horizon. Well, it's certainly not a ship, he thought to himself. And as the speck came closer and closer, he began to rule out the possibilities of a boat or even a raft. And suddenly, emerging from the surf, rather like that old James Bond film, came an absolutely beautiful woman wearing a wetsuit and scuba diving gear. And she approached the man, who was completely gobsmacked. And she said, "Hello, how long is it been since you have smoked a cigar?" He said, "Well, it's been 10 years. And she reached over and unzipped a waterproof pocket on her left sleeve and pulled out matches and a stainless cigar cutter and a packet of fresh cigars. He took one, he sat down on the beach and he lit it, and he took a long puff. "Oh, that's just terrific," he said. And then she asked him, "How long has it been since you have had a real drink?" And he replied, "Well, it's been 10 years. And she reached over and she unzipped the waterproof pocket on her right sleeve and she pulled out a silver flask and handed it to him. And he opened the flask, he took a long swig and said, "Wow, wow. Oh, that's absolutely fantastic." And then she began to unzip the long zipper that ran down the front of her wetsuit. And she looked at him and asked, "And how long has it been since you have played around?" And the man, with tears in his eyes, said, "Oh, goodness gracious me. Don't tell me you've got a set of golf clubs in there."
Yes. We were all holding our breath, but it's
Well, as they say, Des, the old ones are the best.
oh, it's a new one to me. I'd not heard that one. Excellent. That's funny. Right, now we're going to go out with a tea time teaser here. And it's Ring Lane. Ring Lane. Having lessons about rope, perhaps. Ring Lane. Having lessons about rope, perhaps. kind of a tricky teaser here. Ring Lane, having lessons about rope, perhaps. Having lessons about rope, perhaps.
Yeah.
Answer, learning.
Yeah, now, Dezo, Susie and I were discussing this, and we got learning, we got the word, but we don't get the rope thing.
Learning the ropes, maybe. I don't know.
That's what it is, learning the ropes. I thought you wrote that clue.
Me? Right clues? No, I leave a few, but I don't write. OK, we're moving on. Round 6. Adrian, our challenger, letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you. T.
Another.
R.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
O.
Consonant.
S.
Another consonant.
N.
Consonant.
T.
Vowel.
And A.
And another consonant, please.
And S.
And here's the clock. Bradley?
8.
8. And you?
7.
7. Better go with that first.
Panthers.
Panthers. P-A-N-T-E-R-S. Panthers. And how about you?
Pronate.
Great countdown word.
Pronate.
What does that mean? Do you know what it means?
I just
It's a great countdown word, isn't it? It's to hold your hands down so that the palms are downward, or in fact your feet. If you hold them like that, for example, in ballet, you're pronating your feet. Yeah.
Really? Well,
We call it our Tommy Cooper word, don't we, Susie?
We do.
Because it's like, just like that.
I love that. Very nice. Okay, we can't do any better than that, can we, in the corner?
Panthers, we can't have...
No, I was just checking that we can't have panties, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately. You'd think we could, actually. But
Panties, but not panties.
Personas is there.
Personas, yes. It can be personae, the plural AE, or AS.
Personas. And there's another obscure word, probably you know it, operants. You do know it?
Yes, he nods away there.
I didn't know it till I was
No,
helped by Susie.
That's a term from psychology, and that's another great countdown word.
The scores.
Lots of them. But as well as all the great countdown words, there is a 9 there as well. Transpose. Is there for nine.
Oh!
We like a 9-ish show at least one 9. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okie doke. Now the scores are interesting here. Our challenger is just leading young Bradley. It's 32 to Adrian, 31 to our current champion Bradley. Bradley, some letters, please.
A consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Bradley. H.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
P.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
T.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
B.
And another.
N.
And another.
And R.
And the clock. Bradley.
6.
6 and Adrian?
5.
5. OK, what do you think?
Peter.
Peter? As in Peter out, I suppose. Yeah. Brad?
Opener.
Opener. Excellent.
Excellent.
Very good.
Well done.
Absolutely excellent.
Opener.
I don't know whether you can have phoner for 6, P-H-O-N-E-R. Not a very good word. Can you?
Don't
No, you
think
probably
so,
can't.
no.
But you can have poteen. Normally, I think it's spelled P-O-T-E-E-N,
Yes.
which is the old Irish drink made out of potatoes. But you put an H in there, so it looks like potheen, but it's poteen with the H.
Yep, different
Poteen.
spelling. Yeah, poutine or poutine.
Poutine.
I didn't know that. Have you ever tasted it, Des?
Well,
You're being
made out of
part Irish,
potatoes,
you
did you say?
Is it
Yeah.
distilled from potatoes?
Yes.
So we should be thankful for small Murphys. We're silly time today. We're looking at the score, though. It's 32 to the challenger, and young Bradley's back in front again with a score of 37, and it's Adrian's turn, our challenger, to pick letters for us.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thanks, Adrian. D.
And a vowel.
O.
Vowel.
E.
Consonant.
N.
Another consonant.
M.
One more consonant.
W.
Vowel.
A.
Consonant.
C.
And consonant, please.
And R.
And here's that clock. Have we go, Adrian?
7.
7 and Bradley?
7.
7. Let's have yours, Bradley.
Crowned.
And Adrian?
Crowned. Same.
Crowned. Yep, that's correct. Crowned. Both of them. In the corner?
Well, there's a couple more good 7s. Comrade. And there's something to do with snooker or billiards or something.
Yes, but it's carommed. It's a verb, to carom. C-A-R-O-M-E-D. It's when the ball strikes and rebounds off the cushion in snooker.
Carommed?
Is it?
Carommed.
I've been playing snooker all my life, not very well,
But never been carommed.
I've
Never
never
carommed?
been, well, no, not really. I've had some strange remarks about my play, but I didn't know I could have been carommed many times. Never felt the joy.
But you have been, for an 8, romanced.
Yes, yes. Even for half an hour. Not for an 8. Well, it's lovely. The scores here: 44 champion and 39-2 out challenges. Still a very close game. Round 9 coming up. Bradley, letters, please.
A consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Bradley. H.
And the vowel.
O.
And the consonant.
Z.
And the vowel.
A.
And the consonant.
S.
And the vowel.
O.
Consonant.
N.
And another.
R.
And the vowel.
And E.
Time for that clock. Bradley,
6.
6 and Adrian?
7.
7, let's have Bradley's.
Reason.
Reason, yep.
Snoozer.
Snoozer.
Lovely
Like
word.
that, snoozer.
Lovely word.
Yes.
That's somebody who listens to my audiobooks.
Oh, well, and that's no better than that.
Horsen was there
Horsen?
as well. Horsen is another 7. If your throat horsens, it's getting more
Horsens.
hoarse. Yeah.
Looking at the scores, it gets closer. Champion 44, challenger 46. Right? Adrian, now numbers, please.
Well, I better go for an inverted T, please, Carol.
From the centre, Adrian?
Yes, please.
OK. It's one big number, in
Yes,
effect.
please.
Go all the way down, and one way and one the other. We have 2 and 4, 10 and 5, 9 and 100, and a target for the boys of 566.
566, here's the clock. Adrian, how'd you get on there?
556, 10 away.
Okay,
566.
5666. Let's see it. Trot it out.
5 times 100 is 500.
5 times 100 is 500.
9 minus 2 equals 7.
Yeah.
Multiplied by 10 equals 70.
Yeah. Add that on, yes?
Yes, 570. And take the 4.
Can I tell you something, Bradley? I hadn't got it, and you had. There you go, 566. Des, it's not just after the Champions Chair, it's after my job as well. It is.
Right, the challenger is 46, Adrian, and the champion is 54 as we go to a tea time teaser. The words are lob, float. Clue, it's white in summer, yellow in winter, and orange in snow. Tea-time teaser was lob, float. Clue, it's white in summer, yellow in winter, and orange in snow. Answer, football.
Yeah, well, we all consulted, Martin, Susie and I, and we'd no idea they changed the colour of football.
Oh, they do it in cricket as well. White at night for the night games.
Yep. Yeah.
And just so you can, even when I play golf, I don't know about you, you get the orange ball out there in the snow. Things like. We're moving on to the scores. Yeah, it's a good game. 46 to our challenger, Adrian. 54 to Bradley, still out there in front. And Bradley, it's you with the letters, please.
A consonant, please, Carol.
P.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
R.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
X.
And a vowel.
I.
A consonant.
Not going well, this one, is it? S.
And a vowel.
A vowel, Bradley. E. Hurrah.
And a final consonant.
Thank you, darling. That's J.
This is not easy. Here's the clock. Right, Bradley,
I'll try a 7.
you're going to try 7. That's, in these words, let us, how about you?
Just a 6.
Just a 6, let's hear the 6 first.
Poxier.
Yes, P-O-X-I-E-R.
Yeah.
Not the best word in the world, but it's there in the dictionary, isn't it? Bradley?
Proxies. Proxies.
Fantastic.
Right.
Good boy.
Let's have a look. Proxy's going
I
to have to
bet
be there
it's
as a noun, and it is. Yes. Fantastic.
Watch out, Susie, he's after your job as well.
I know.
It won't be long before he's moving up here. Can we do any better than
Well,
that?
no,
definitely didn't
of
get
course
that.
we can't do better.
Okie doke. Well, that's the scores are now looking quite ominous for Adrian. It can still be done. Challenger 46 and young Bradley is 61. And Adrian, some letters, please.
Consonant, please, Carol.
Thank you, Adrian. D.
And a vowel.
A.
Consonant.
T.
Consonant.
G.
And another.
D.
Vowel.
E.
Vowel.
A.
Vowel.
I.
And a consonant, please.
And M.
And here's that clock. So, Adrian, that time, how?
6.
6. And Bradley?
A 6.
6. Let's hear your.
Imaged.
Imaged. Adrian?
Matted.
Matted.
Yes?
I'm not sure how many T's
anyone
there are
T?
in that. How many T's are there?
There's only one T in the selection.
Would have been mated then, wouldn't it?
It would be mated, yes. And you do
More
need 2 Ts
interesting,
for
but
mated.
doesn't count. How the points go.
There's a very nice 6-letter word, diadem.
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 Yes, it's the jewelled crown, isn't it, that a sovereign wears.
And I'm totting this up very carefully because 1, 2, 3, 7. Damaged.
Excellent, yes, damaged is there for 7.
Damaged. Excellent.
Yeah.
Looking at the scores now, it's 46 to Adrian and 67 to the champion. But so Bradley, we need some letters from you.
A consonant, please, Carol.
B,
And a vowel.
O,
And a consonant.
D,
And a vowel.
A,
And a consonant.
C,
And a vowel.
E,
And a consonant.
Q,
And a vowel.
A,
And a consonant.
and a consonant, and T.
Once more the clock. So Bradley, how do you-
6.
6. And Adrian?
6 as well.
6. Let's hear yours.
Coated.
Coated.
Same.
Sam?
Coated, yep.
6. It's not, but the Q didn't help, did it?
No,
Anyway?
certainly didn't.
What are we doing over in the corner there?
All I saw was boated. Which
Likewise, yes. Just stuck on 6, I'm afraid.
Well, the scores, yes, they are going away now. It's 52 to our challenger and 73 to young Bradley. And as a challenger, we need some numbers from you, Adrian.
Oh, let's be different. 2 large ones and any 4 of your choosing.
2 large, 4 small.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Flight Lieutenant. We have, sir, 1 and 6, 3 and 6, 125, and a target this time. Oh, no, 105.
105 the clock. Adrian, how about that?
105.
105 and
105.
105. I thought you might get that wrong. Let's hear yours.
106 minus 1.
Shall I write it down, Bradley?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so either. Yes, that's right.
Piece of cake, wasn't it?
And Adrian, how
we're
did
gonna-
Adrian do it?
I did it exactly the same
you
way, believe it or
really?
not.
Yeah. So he did. So he did. Conundrum time. It's not crucial, but it's conundrum time, and it's 10 points, Adrian, to help the pain a little. Please reveal today's countdown conundrum. Hi, Adrian.
Vulgarity.
Vulgarity. Let's have a look. Vulgarity it is. Little pride saved me. A final score of 72 to Adrian, our challenger. And once again, the champion, our 11-year-old Bradley Cates. Don't feel too bad about this because we had a world champion. I think it was yesterday or the day before, got beaten by him. But air traffic control, though, some job. I mean, you guys, I'm glad you do the right job the right way. And thank you for joining us today. You're not a winner, but you go away with a goodie bag, and I hope you enjoyed your time.
Great time. Thanks very much,
you.
everybody.
I'm going to ask him, are you enjoying yourself, Bradley?
Yeah.
Are you? Do you get nervous? You don't seem to be nervous. You're too busy concentrating and studying the dictionary, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, well, good luck. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thanks again to our lovely friends over there, both
Thank
of
you.
you in the Dictionary Corner.
Yeah. It was a good conundrum. It's the only time you'll ever have vulgarity on Countdown is as a conundrum.
Of course it is. You join us tomorrow at 3:30. More fun, more of the little one. See you then. Bye.
Well, Kirsty and Phil are back to find 2 perfect homes in a brand new series of Relocation at 8 o'clock tonight. Coming up next this afternoon on 4, though, it's Deal or No Deal.